Hello doll fans and welcome back to Beauty Inside a Box. I am filming this video literally an hour before I go and see the new Disney film Wish. The name is kind of uninventive, Wish. I wish it had a better name, but anyway. According to the critics, the whole film is quite uninventive, but we'll get into it. So I have the new Asha. That's how everyone's saying it, Asha, but I would probably pronounce that Asha. But Asha, is that how you say it? Anyway, I have the new Asha doll from the movie Wish. I'm going to see the movie today, the day it comes out in the UK. It's the 25th. It's the 24th of November. It comes out today. I'm going to see it at 6:10 and it is currently 4:04. My plan is to film this doll review and then go and see the film, and then afterwards I will record my reaction to the film, my thoughts, my feelings, my review, because little known fact about me, I love talking about movies nearly as much as I love talking about dolls. So yeah, so we're going to talk about the doll and then we're going to talk about the movie. I'm kind of nervous for this film. Like I said, the critics have been saying it's quite uninventive, quite generic. But I have to say, from looking at the dolls, looking at the art design and the aesthetic, I love this. It's giving astrology girly, it's giving, you know, like star signs. I love it. I think it's really cute. This box is incredible. And I think there's a lot of stuff I'm looking forward to. I love having a new Disney princess. It really frustrates me that they made the animation look drawn, but it's actually computer animation. Like, just make a drawn animated film, Disney. Like, I would die if they made another drawn animated film. But instead we get this kind of cheap imitation, like, drawn animation, but with computers. I don't like it. And I do think it looks quite cheap. This film is in celebration, like part celebration, dedication to Disney's 100th anniversary. Disney is 100 years old. That's a lot of media. Someone should do a YouTube video which is like attempting to watch every single piece of Disney media ever made. I feel like that would take a lifetime. I am not going to be that person. Anyway, I have this doll from the Disney store, and I also have already opened the Mattel Asha doll. And you know what, like, Mattel has made worse dolls. Mattel has made worse dolls. I know the bar is pretty low, but yeah, Mattel has definitely made worse dolls. I actually quite like her. As always, the face sculpt is really nice. Mattel always makes really nice face sculpts. There is a little bit of pixelation on her face. She came with a little goat. Her little goat. What's his name? Is it Valentino? Something like that. Anyway. It came with her little goat. I've lost him already, but his face was incredibly pixelated. Oh my goodness. The screening on his face? Terrible. Mattel, you need to fix that. Anyway, I think the colours on her outfit are really cute. I love her little shawl, even though it hasn't been hemmed. That does annoy me. She has a little plastic belt and this little pouch, which did hold her little star friend, but I can't find him. I think I put him with my other accessories. Anyway, the dress. It does annoy me that all the details, and especially this kind of ruched up part here, have just been printed on. Like, come on, Mattel. Like, go girl, give us nothing, you know, in a big way. She has very little articulation, just the standard 5 points, and then she has these shoes, which are quite cute. Now, her hair, I wish it was a little bit longer, but I do really like it. It's really soft. She's got these incredible braids. She has this little moulded plastic bit of hair here, and it does annoy me that the hair next to it, the rooting isn't very good. Like, you can see her scalp through it, like, really badly. It doesn't look great. But overall, hair nice, face nice, dress okay. More importantly, let's talk about the Disney Store doll. Like I said before, the box is incredible. I love the box. This design is so cute. She is beautifully displayed in there. It says Disney's Wish up here. All these incredible designs. Here's a picture of Asha looking very cute. It says, Asha singing doll. I sing because she sings. Triple threat over here. There's these cute little windows at the side. This is the back of the box. There's a picture of her little goat thing. There's a try me button. I'm not going to click her in this video because I don't want Disney's lawyers coming after me. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Not today, Satan. It is funny, it's Disney's 100th anniversary, but I have to say, I'm feeling quite disillusioned with Disney at the moment. I feel like a lot of their films recently, especially the Disney live-action remakes, have just not been that great. But I'm holding out hope for this film. Anyway, I am going to open the Asha doll and give you guys a closer look. Okay, doll fans, Asha is free from her box, and this is a really nicely made doll, as all Disney Store dolls are. But of course, I have a couple problems. I always have a couple problems. First of all, her head is like so loose. That annoys me. That's going to annoy me. Why is her head so loose? So her face mold is really nice. I feel like her head is a little bit smaller than it actually is in the pictures. It definitely looks like bigger and more cartoony on the Mattel doll. I think I prefer the Mattel doll's face mold ever so slightly. But it is still really nice. She has really nice soft hair. Again, I wish it was longer. Just make it a bit more exaggerated for the doll. Some of these longer bits need a bit of a trim, but it is very soft, very nice quality hair. Her little braided bit over here is actually like pinned down instead of just molded plastic, and I do appreciate that. Annoyingly though, they haven't sewn it down with thread. They've sewn it down with those little plastic toggles. Not a fan of that, but still very nice. Her face is beautifully painted on though, like very impressed with that. She has a little plastic necklace. Her outfit is already a lot more detailed than the Mattel doll. She has these little panels coming off the top of her sleeves. I do think it's a shame that all of these details are once again just printed on. It would have been nice if they'd, you know, sewn on some of these details, just some of them. And also the material used feels a little bit cheap. It kind of feels like paper. She has her very own body mold. This is a body mold that none of the other Disney princess dolls use. She has like slightly thicker legs and flat feet. She also has bendable legs, which I love, and articulation at the elbows and the wrists and at the shoulders. She has her cute little belt here with a little pouch. I love that they've actually created the two layers. Like, I really appreciate that. I really like the colour of her outfit, and the pattern on her sleeves and on the bottom of her dress kind of looks like falling stars or shooting stars. I forgot to mention, but she also has baby hairs like painted onto her forehead. The Mattel doll also kind of has that, like just on the sides. She also comes with her little pet star thing, and she has these shoes with a little anklet as well. I really like the anklet, although the shoes are a little bit dorky. I mean, why are her feet so big? They look huge. Is that just me? They look like clown feet. I don't know why. I'm actually finding it quite difficult to choose out of these two which one is my favourite, because even though the Disney Store doll always has a lot more detail, I do really like the shawl. The shawl is such a random thing to kind of tip the scale for me. I don't know. This one's hair has slightly better movement. I feel like I have to choose the Disney Store one just because I love that they've actually created these two layers. And the Disney Store one probably does look a little bit more movie accurate. And when you consider that these dolls were nearly the same price, the quality is better on this one. You're getting your money's worth. Okay, doll fans, now I am going to dash off and go and see the new Disney movie, Wish. Hello doll fans, so it is now Tuesday and I saw the film on Friday. I'm just editing this video, but I wanted to give you some of my thoughts and feelings on the film itself. Now, I have to agree with the critics in some respects. It was incredibly generic. It just ticked all the typical Disney boxes, but I don't really have a problem with that. I love a princess musical, so the more princess musicals Disney makes, the better, in my opinion. I stand by what I said about the animation. It did look quite pretty. There were some moments that looked very magical, but I think overall, I didn't like the fact that it was trying to look like drawn animation. I wish they just made a drawn animated Disney film. That would have been such an incredible way to celebrate 100 years of Disney. But overall, I quite liked this film. I don't think it was that bad. I think the critics have really slated it, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. Me and my friend had a good time. The songs were really great. I really enjoyed the songs. One thing I would say about the songs, though, is they were kind of like pop songs. They were obviously trying very hard to have a new hit on the level of Let It Go. And I think making them slightly more musical theatre songs would have been better, because every single time they started singing, me and my friend who I went to see the film with, Olivia, we started laughing because it just seemed so bizarre every time they started singing. And you obviously don't want to feel like that when you're watching a musical. I found the goat quite annoying, I will say that. But Asha did have some human friends. Disney princesses don't normally get to have human friends. So I was kind of like, I was into that. I liked that she had human friends. There was one other thing I didn't like, which was this moment right at the end where it looks like Asha's about to get a new magical dress, but she doesn't. She only wears one outfit the whole way through the movie. Come on, Disney. Give us some variety. Give us some more doll options. Ugh. The movie also had slightly weird pacing. It was quite generic, but I think overall I quite enjoyed it. And Asha was a really great character. She wasn't too adorkable like previous Disney princesses have been. A couple of the songs I have been listening to since Friday. So yeah, I think it's definitely worth a watch. It's definitely one of the best films Disney has brought out this year. And recently, you know, it's better than Ralph Breaks the Internet, for example. That film was trash. If you've seen it, let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Okay, so there we have it, doll fans. I showed you these two new Wish dolls, and I spoke a little bit about my thoughts and feelings on the film. Please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Also check me out on Instagram and TikTok, and I will see you very soon, doll fans. Bye!